All right, if you're thinking about buying a luxury home in New York or Connecticut, you're going to want to listen to this video. And even if you're not a high income earner, pay attention anyway. You know why? Because you could hit the lottery, you can marry into a wealthy family, and you could be a very good resource if you watch this video till the very end. But before we get started, my name is Marc Giles, and I'm a licensed mortgage loan originator as well as a licensed real estate agent. And I am bringing you all of the goods that you need to know, whether you want to buy a house, finance a house, refinance, Westchester, Connecticut, New Jersey. I am here to serve you and bring you all the information that you need to know to make the best decisions for you and your family. Now, let's get into it. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, because that's going to give you an indication, a bell, every time I put out a new video, and you won't want to miss it. So let's watch this video to the very end. What if your next home didn't just give you more space, but gave you more life? What if where you live finally aligned with how you live, your vision, your imagination of what you see yourself living like? That is not just possible, but it's likely if you watch this video. So if you're thinking about buying a luxury home in New York or Connecticut, buying a luxury home isn't just about property. It's about creating an experience, a legacy, making financial decisions that can impact your family for generations to come. But what most high-income earners don't realize until it's too late, it's that there's a unique set of challenges in this market, a set of challenges that you cannot afford to ignore. So let's talk about why. Why are so many CEOs, business owners, professionals leaving New York City, moving to places like Scarsdale, Bronxville, Westport, and Greenwich, Connecticut? Possibly it's because of the world-class school districts, some public, some private. Is it to the unlimited access of golf courses, country clubs, marinas, equestrian estates? Or maybe it's the exclusive communities with gated properties, smart home estates, and custom-built homes. Or maybe it's the proximity to New York City with the Metro North and the Amtrak. The transportation is excellent. Or it could be those convenient highways that can whisk you up and down from Manhattan to wherever you want to be. Or maybe it's the privacy and the quiet that you're looking for. These are the things that are driving people to leave busy places like Manhattan and find your luxury retreat not too far away. Another reason people are leaving New York City in droves is because of the financial strategy. Because luxury real estate is not just a lifestyle decision. It's a tax move. It's an asset class. And for many, a form of succession planning. That's right, generational wealth. Lower property taxes in Connecticut versus New York State. There's asset protection and estate planning opportunities. That's right, if you're looking at a lot of the properties that are in these luxury areas, you'll notice they're not in anybody's particular name. They'll be in a trust. Another thing that you would need to know is the smart use of jumbo loans, portfolio lending, and trust-based financing. These are the things that you need to learn, understand, and know as you are growing into the lifestyle that you're imagining and envisioning in your head. It's not just all about living a great lifestyle, it's about managing your finances wisely. When you're working with me, I show you how to structure your purchase to achieve your long-term financial goal, not just your short-term lifestyle. Let's talk about the unique set of challenges that most buyers never see coming. Now, here's what most people never talk about. These are the pain points that can derail your experience. Even with a 7-figure budget, or even if you're buying your property all cash, some of the overlooked realities that you will face are zoning issues. Zoning issues can be a real pain. Why? Because it can inhibit any types of renovations that you want to do on your property, any types of additions that you might want to add to your property. These are the things that you want to know about in advance. Why? Because if you buy the property, you move in, and then all of a sudden you want to build this, whatever it is, extra room, put in a swimming pool, put in a tennis court, you're going to have to talk to people at your local county office, your local town. A lot of times you're going to have to put in a request to your local town hall. What's that about? Well, I can tell you what, I have a lot of customers who have purchased things and wanted to do additions, even something as simple as a fence or even a stone wall. These are the things you need to be aware of in advance. Another overlooked reality is the septic system, especially in historic estates. The septic system versus a home with a new sewer connection. These are things that you want to know about in advance. A lot of people go in, they love the house, they love the size, they love the rooms, and they just don't even ask many questions. I can assure you that the septic system is something that you do not want to overlook. There's a lot of things that you can do to find out about the septic system, and a lot of research you can do to find out what can be done to upgrade your septic system to make your living experience a wonderful experience. Another overlooked reality are your properties that look perfect on the outside, but have tons of deferred maintenance under the surface. Now, there are things that you can do in advance to really uncover some of these issues. You can have inspection done. You can go through the property disclosure that the seller has to provide for you. And if there are any other things that you can do to do the research on the property to see what you're really getting, you need to do that in advance. So these are the things that we help you look out for in advance. Now, another overlooked reality that a lot of people get confronted with is the competition. When you're out shopping for your property, a lot of times there's other buyers out there, and cash buyers will come along, and they can be heavy competition. So if you're seeking financing, you want to position yourself when you're making the offer on these properties so that you can appear to be as competitive as a cash buyer. And it's not always about the price you're paying, it's about the terms of the transaction. So you can negotiate better terms sometimes than a cash buyer can if you know what to do. Now, here's another overlooked reality that you want to get in tune with, and this has to deal with tax reassessments. Confusing tax reassessments that are imposed on your property after you take possession of it. Why might this occur? Well, if you look at the property you're buying, this person might have bought a house in Greenwich, Connecticut for $300,000 umpteen years ago, but now they're selling it to you for $3 million. So their assessment was based on their age, it was based on the price they paid for the property, and it was based on the tax assessor's opinion as the years went by. But now you're coming along, you're buying that property for $3 million, and you know what? That property's worth $3 million. And so now the tax assessor doesn't have to figure out what the property's worth, you just told him. So these are some of the things you want to be aware of in advance so you can be prepared. Over the 20 years I've been doing this, I've seen people lose properties that they really wanted to get only because the mortgage person that they're working with did not understand how to use the income from a trust. I've seen clients lose properties over the years for simple things that I would consider simple, but sometimes it's something like the bank that they were applying to or the loan rep that they were using didn't understand how to document income that the client was receiving from their trust fund. Simple things like that can cause unnecessary delays or sometimes a declination on your mortgage application. In addition, I've seen home buyers overpay in a bidding war when they're purchasing their house. Why? Because they didn't know how to document strength in their offer that could outbid the other people. Why? Because they didn't know how to present strength in their offer that the seller would have found great value in, and that could have possibly gotten them the winning bid. Section 3, how to look for a property and a partner who's going to help you achieve your goal of finding the right house. Buying luxury isn't about can you afford it. It's about, is this the right investment for your life, your lifestyle, and your long-term goals? Here are some of the features that luxury home buyers love. Dual offices or library retreats for remote work. You want your chef kitchens with Sub-Zero, Wolf, or high-end appliances. Wine cellars, spa-styled bathrooms, indoor gyms. These are some of the things you want to envision and imagine as you're considering your luxury home. Not to mention your outdoor entertainment spaces, kitchens, pools, fire pits, gardens. As I walk each client through the system, we always want to make sure we go through the detailed intake process because we don't want to miss a beat. Always define your non-negotiables, have all of that defined. Lay out your financial strategy right before you and capture your ideal timeline. Is it 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year? And this is so you'll never waste time at a showing, and every offer is always strategic. The kind of clients that we've dealt with over the past don't want to be sold. Nobody wants to feel like they're being sold. We want to be educated. That's why we do these videos. A lot of education. We want you to learn, grow, and understand so that you can make the best for you and your family. The kind of clients I work with are the ones who want a guide, the kind of guide that will listen, explain, and protect your interests. You see, as a mortgage loan originator and a licensed real estate agent, I've found that many clients need a lot of assistance, have a lot of questions to be answered, and it's a blessing to be able to answer the questions and bring a unique skill set to the table because I don't have to guess what the lender will approve. I have all of the documentation to read and understand and present to you so you can make the best options for you and your family. What that means is you're designing the offer and your financing strategy from day one. We're going to work together. You'll text me your questions. I'll text you some comps, some properties for sale. We navigate the negotiations together. You feel confident every step of the way because that's what this level of service looks like. What happens next? Where do we go from here? So whether you're actively looking or just starting to explore, if you're in the information gathering process, it's okay. I've created a free resource for you. It's called the Luxury Buyer's Guide. It walks you through everything we talked about here and even a little bit more. And if you're ready to talk strategy, we can schedule a private consultation. No pressure, just information that you can use so you can make better informed decisions. We've got people looking for properties even in Manhattan. We've got people looking for commercial properties, 6, 7, 8, 9 units. We've got people looking for luxury homes in Westchester, Connecticut, Long Island, New Jersey. We've got all of the answers because I personally been doing this for over 20 years as a mortgage loan originator as well as a licensed real estate agent, looking at new properties on the street every day. And I have a nationwide team, so no matter where you want to buy properties in the United States, we have it covered. So feel free to text me, call me. I'm always here, available for your questions. Luxury real estate is about lifestyle, but it's also about making informed decisions with clarity and confidence. My role has always been to help you do that. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's talk. I'm always here. Once again, I want you to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Why? Because I'll be bringing you a new video every week with great content. Comment below. Why? Because I also want to know what you have to say. Your voice is very important and you deserve to be heard. Download the free guide and also sign up for our home buyer education course. It's free. We've got more videos on there that go deeper in detail to help you learn more and achieve your goal. Whether you want to buy an investment property, first-time home buyer, whether you want to sell an investment property and buy another one using the 1031 exchange program, we got all kinds of answers for all kinds of questions. So definitely hit me up. I'd love to hear what you have to say.